Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Minions of the Zoo. I'm your host, Johnny Hellcat, and with me today are Minions Sanguine
Good evening, all.
and the Hey Camel.
Hello, hello.
How you guys doing today?
I'm tired.
Yeah.
It's a day. That's about as far as I can go with that.
Just
Today it ends in a Y.
tired.
Agreed.
And what's really bugging me is, like, by the time this stream is over, I'll be wired for sound. I'm willing to bet. One of these days, I'll get my sleep schedule actually scheduled.
Eventually.
I just got the mental image of you saying, I'm willing to bet after this, I'm just going to be wired for sound. Yep, definitely going to be.
I wish it was because of drugs. This is just life.
Yep.
At least
It
with
was just the way that you said it made me think that immediately.
well, I did pick a hell of a week to quit sniffing glue, so there's that.
Blue normally doesn't pep you up like that.
I'm just built different, Sanguine.
Blue just slowly causes you to have your favorite color become potato.
Well, there is some Irish somewhere in there, so potatoes are nice.
They're delicious, but even the Irish don't think that they're a color.
Well, what do they know? They couldn't even grow them.
It's called a famine for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I mean, as a Choctaw, I feel like I have right to joke about the Irish in that regard. So, I still find it funny that an island surrounded by fish was starving.
Mm-hmm.
They were too drunk to fish.
They blame the English like anybody would, but I mean, still.
Oh, yeah. And there is some credence to that. Not entirely, but there is a decent bit.
I
There's
just
points where they take it too far, and then there's points where you're going, okay, yeah, that's a fair call, fair shout, yeah.
the Irish are better at fighting wars. Since when?
Well, compared to the
Irish were actually pretty fucking awesome in fighting wars.
Is this before or after we discovered gunpowder?
Before and after.
It was funny. Like, one of the hospital stays Nana Camel had, they had a gentleman come up to talk to her from palliative care,
Mm-hmm.
and he had a bit of the Blarney Stone going, you know. And I picked up on the accent. I was like, "You talk funny," you know. I was like, he's like, "Do you guys have any questions for me?" I was like, "Yeah, I got one. You from the Republic, or are you one of the Queen's subjects?" He just started laughing. And my grandmother's sitting there like, "Huh? What? What's going on?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm from, you know," he was from Dublin, you know. So I was like, "Yeah, I'm from the Republic." I was like, "Okay, interesting, gotcha." He's like, "Why do you ask?" I was like, "Oh, well, just, you know, your peoples, you know, and my people share a history. So, oh, what people are that?" "Oh, Choctaw." Oh, yeah. During the potato famine, it was also during the Trail of Tears,
Mm-hmm.
and the Choctaw felt so bad for the starving Irish that while they were being, you know, marched from Mississippi to Oklahoma, they raised money for the Irish.
Good on them.
And there's still a statue, you know. I can't remember where exactly. Was it Cork? Somewhere in Ireland.
That's one of the major counties.
Yeah. I want to say it was in Cork. That they have a
That's the county
monument.
that everyone does the accent of, by the way.
the Irish Spring accent.
Yes, when you're thinking of an Irish accent and you go full-blown fucking leprechaun, You're doing County Cork.
But they are after me Lucky Charms.
Exactly.
But yeah, they have a monument, like supposed to be like feathers, symbolizing the generosity of the Choctaw people.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, had a good little chat with that fella. Never saw him again, even though like we were there like for a few more weeks. So, I don't know. Maybe I offended him.
I was just getting the image of after he talked to him. He walks out of the room, someone garrots him.
Fucking prick! No, I saw him. I saw him in the hospital later.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the way that you said, never talk to him again. I just got the image of him somehow getting garroted the moment that he leaves the room.
No, he probably just walked out of the room and was like, fucking prick. And just,
That's the monument.
Yeah, that's the one. Is that in Cork? Was I right about the location? Or
I don't know. I just looked it up. Let's see here. County Cork, Ireland.
So, Travis is sleep ordering food, apparently. He had a dream that he ordered Chinese DoorDash, but just realized he had orange chicken on his porch for hours. I wouldn't trust it in this heat, man.
Well, it's staying warm in this heat.
Yeah,
it's also staying in the bacterial growth range.
How long are you going to let orange chicken sit at like 85, 90 degrees, Johnny?
There's a reason why I am suffering from random bouts of nausea.
True. This is about
No, it's funny because like my wife, there will be a pizza that they'll cook and then it'll be sitting out, and I'm like, oh, bachelor mentality of just grabbing the first slice that's there and taking a couple of bites. And my wife's like, you can't eat that. I'm like,
I just did.
Watch me.
Challenge accepted.
What are you gonna fucking do about it?
See, the way I judge pizza is like, is the crust, has it gotten hard yet? No? Okay, it's still edible.
Like if I can tap it against the stovetop and it doesn't break, I think it's fine.
Yeah. Look, as long as there's no mold growing on it, you'll be fine. Just scoff it down.
I was really expecting Johnny to chime in. It's free penicillin.
I was actually about to make that joke, so.
Okay, as long as someone was about to make that joke.
You got a meal and antibiotics. It's a twofer.
Yeah. Travis had a migraine all evening, probably because he ate that food.
Nah, the food is fine. You'll live.
That could be a hangry headache, man. You might need to eat that food. Maybe he didn't, and that's why he's got the headache.
That makes sense.
Depends.
As much as I hate that word, hangry, it does work because
it defines my wife to a T.
I've gotten that way plenty of times. It's like, is Camel in a bad mood? Okay.
I get very cranky when I'm
throw
hungry.
a chicken nugget. See how fast he eats it.
Like, well, no,
I can admit, if I'm hungry, I get very cranky.
It's like you just got to go down the checklist. Like, is Camel? Is he in a bad mood? Okay. Did he just wake up? Is he out of cigarettes? Is he hungry?
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently Travis, he sleep orders food. Apparently I talk in my sleep, and I will hold like a full conversation with somebody, which has gotten me in trouble with girlfriends more than once.
What sorts of things have you agreed to while passed out?
With one girlfriend, apparently it was yes, those jeans do make your butt look big.
Don't you lie to us. You were awake for that.
No, because if I had been awake, I'd been like, yes, those jeans do make your ass look fat, and I love it. You know?
Okay, so it was the omission of, and I love it, that was the tell for that one.
Yeah, it's also probably the tone of voice and everything too. It's like, yeah, those jeans do make your ass look fat. You know? But
Well, she
But
shouldn't
yeah.
have asked if she didn't want an answer.
They
I mean,
always
if you don't
ask.
want an honest answer, yeah, don't ask. But I've gotten to the point where, you know, I've told this girlfriend, you know, and previous ones before, it's like, look, I will wake up just enough to answer questions and whatnot, and not remember anything I said to you. So, if you want to talk to me, you know, you want to tell me something, you know, scheduling, yada yada, make sure that I am awake, with my eyes open, sitting up, with a lit cigarette. Until then, anything you say to me does not count. Okay?
Cannot be used in a court of law. Fuck you.
I'm legally
Like-
asleep. You can fuck right off.
Yeah, yeah. And like it took some time to like really get her to understand that, because she made the mistake like trying to talk to me, and then like, you know, days or weeks later it's like, oh, remember I told you about such and such thing I was going to be doing, or what we needed to do, or so on and so forth. It's like, all right, when did you tell me this? Well, I was getting ready for work, and you know, like, well, where was I? Well, you were laying in bed. I was like, oh, I was laying in bed. Were my eyes open? Well, yeah, I think they were. I was like, so I was laying in bed. My eyes may or may not have been open. Was I smoking a cigarette? No, you don't smoke in bed. Exactly.
I just give him the Bernie thing. Be like, his eyes are just drooping, barely hanging up, and just a cigarette just dragged from his mouth.
But yeah, you know, no sitting upright, no eyes open, no cigarette, no case.
Now just get the mental image of various women handing you cigarettes every time before they start talking to you. Now you can't claim that you weren't awake. Okay, here's what's going on.
Well, like I said, all three of them got to be satisfied. You got to check all the boxes on the criteria. Just handing me a cigarette does not count. It's got to be lit.
I'm saying that they'll go, hey, Camel, we need to talk. Hold on a moment. Want a cigarette? Here, let me get a light for you. Okay, now we need to
Just
talk.
laying there all comfy and cozy under my blanket. Next thing I know, I hear. Yeah.
And shit.
No, I got another weird. If you bought this, you should have this from Amazon again. It was a 77 pack of lighters.
There's a what packet lighters?
77 pack of lighters.
They must really think that you smoke a hell of a lot of weed.
Well, they offered me hand squirrel, for fuck's sake. What is that?
I
Did
mean,
you say hand squirrel?
Hand squirrel. Let me see if I can.
okay, I'm gonna get back to
let me
that. but
Let me
let's-
see if
let's
I
start
can
with the
find that
lighters
picture
first.
for you, because that's something that needs to be seen to believe.
Well, while
fuck
you're
is hand
finding
squirrel?
that, I will address the lighters. 77.
I think it was 77. Let me see if I can find.
Like
Now-
I said, they think he smokes a hell of a lot of weed.
As a committed smoker of both the tobacco and the other, even I don't need 77 lighters, and I
Well,
smoke like a chimney.
It might be for people who their friends keep stealing their lighter.
55.
55. That's still overboard. And I'm sorry, if your friends steal your lighters, they're not your friends. Quit,
The
you know.
The
Do it
only
old school. Light their cigarette for them and never let it leave your hand.
The only people that I can imagine that would need 77 lighters, other than people just giving away lighters, as
Suicide
a
bomber
hospitality,
recruiters.
I was thinking more just someone who smokes a hell of a lot of weed at other people's homes.
Yeah, I'm not that sociable anymore.
Because that would make sense. You show up, you're smoking weed with someone, you pull out your lighter to light it, then you get too high, you don't remember that that was your fucking lighter, you just leave it someplace.
You see, the problem with smoking weed at somebody else's house these days is like, eventually you got to leave. You know? Yep. Oh yeah, I remember you bringing this up, Johnny. I don't recall it being that that creepy.
I'm assuming he's showing it on the
On
stream
stream.
page rather than
Yeah.
let me pull up the window.
It's on my Facebook and it's got my name on it, so I'm
Being careful.
yeah.
Let me pull it up so I can see the hand squirrel because
Now, you know who this would be perfect for? This hand squirrel thing? Fat Lover. On Twitter?
Oh.
What's her name?
Lotad, is it? Or
Lotad?
Lotad, yeah.
Yep.
I can't remember what her original account was called.
She'd want a frog, not a squirrel.
Well, no, she has an albino squirrel that has become buddy with her.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, like it'll eat out of her hand and everything.
Okay.
So yeah,
I think you just send it to Jack Cochran and
or
traumatize him.
TC. Yeah, that's another one. Red Feather. TC would probably get a kick out of that. Jack would just like hang the head somewhere like a on a spike to give warning to the other squirrels.
It's interesting that you know exactly what Jack Cochran would do.
Well, I mean, I've only been listening to the dude for 5 years, so I got an
You've
idea.
beaten him for longer.
I'm running out of ways to deny this, Terry. You're grinding me down. Eventually, I'm gonna go walk into my bank one day to make a withdrawal or something, and accidentally sign the name Jack Cochran. They're like, "Excuse me, sir.
We have
you don't have an
questions."
account here. Why are you trying to steal this Camel guy's money?"
See, he says this, but what actually will happen is he signs Jack Cochran and they go, "Oh yes, pleasure to see you back here. You want to withdraw from the standard account? Okay, so we'll write that out."
It's gonna end up being
Yeah,
like
have
that
a good
scene
day.
in Fight Club where Edward Norton starts following the money. Oh, you were here last week, sir.
Yeah.
All right, here's another thing that was offered, which, I mean, granted, less weird than hand squirrel,
Hand
but
squirrel.
Rambo dog.
Now, see, I'm generally opposed to dressing animals up and stuff, but I'd make an exception for this.
Make an exception for Rambo Dog.
Yeah. I also enjoy like the Halloween costumes where you got like a black dog or cat and you got them dressed up like a spider, so it looks like a giant spider scurrying across the room. I see we got Adam and Gunsky's in chat as well. Hey guys, how's it going?
Way too early to end the stream. Come back later, Jack.
I also was.
I thought that was just a
offered one of
Wednesday
these.
thing.
Well, I don't know. I just like suggesting that we end the stream as soon as Gunsky shows up.
Oh, Johnny, I did hear back from Dax early this morning.
Yeah.
He fell asleep and accidentally set his alarm for the wrong time of day.
So 12 hours off.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, dude, I'm just glad that you're just getting some sleep and it wasn't anything serious, you know. Like, I was bummed that he couldn't make it to the stream, but you know, I'm just, like I said, just glad it wasn't anything serious, you know.
Like the garroting of that nice Irish doctor.
He wasn't a doctor; he was an administrator. So
Oh, never mind. Fuck that.
exactly. Like, first of all, I don't think administrators should get to wear scrubs.
Oh,
You know, He's some administrator with palliative care. He wasn't doing any doctoring or nursing.
Administrators shouldn't be wearing scrubs. Also, most of them shouldn't have a job.
Most of them shouldn't, no.
At least not a job as a hospital administrator. Let me phrase it that way. I don't think that they should be banned from working. I just think that they serve a completely redundant.
We know you don't think they should be banned from working. They should be slave labor. And I tend to agree.
No, that I reserve for the HR ladies.
No, HR ladies are usually white. You can't make them slaves.
I mean, you can in Tripoli.
I was about to say. That happened a great many times in a great many places.
So
No.
Terry,
I've been listening to the left. They say that the only people who've ever been slaves are black people, and the only people who've ever enslaved them are white people. That's just facts.
that's just because they don't know the Marine Corps hymn.
Yep.
Hey, Terry, I got a question for you. Do you guys worship the monolith that fell from the sky in Australia?
I don't know what that is. I don't go outside. I'd like to remind you.
Well, apparently there was some sheep herder who stumbled upon a pointy black object that was more than 9 feet tall, just out in a field.
Cool.
And apparently it's space debris. It's believed to be part of a SpaceX spacecraft. I just imagine like all the emus doing the 2001, dun, dun, dun.
They now have advanced technologies. Australia's fucked.
It's
Someone
I
gave them noodle
tried to
arms.
watch that movie and I got so bored so quickly.
Well, I mean, once you get past the dun 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 dun, yeah, it's really boring. So yeah, He's only got like one good quotable line from that whole goddamn movie.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, David.
No, I'm sorry, Dave. I can't do that.
Oh, man.
He didn't even say David. It was Dave.
Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was half expecting you to pull out the.
Oh, the Daisy? Yeah.
Daisy.
Well, I don't want to sound like I'm having a stroke in the middle of the stream, It's like half my face is just,
No. It's good. If you have a stroke in the middle of the stream, that just signals to Susan that you're vaccinated and that, we're following all the restrictions and rules that she lays down.
See, I tend to reserve my strokes for off-stream time.
Well, you know what they say, different strokes for different folks.
And Quippers is sitting here using Linkin Park for Jack, what are you doing, man?
What is he using Linkin Park for?
He's quoting in the end.
To express how little he thinks of that movie.
There we go.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I hate Kubrick, I wouldn't put those two together in the same sentence.
Mm-hmm.
He actually loves 2001. Okay. Go delete that one too, Johnny.
And done.
Nice.
I think you should time him out just to be safe.
Well, that's a bit too far.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter, Johnny. So, I mean, I feel dirty for saying that now.
You should.
You're not in the chat, are you?
No.
Because that would have gotten you a timeout.
You can't time me out. I've got a wrench.
I could take it away.
That's true. He can.
Oh, man.
It's too late for that anyway. But
I speaking of Linkin Park, I saw a clip the other day on Twitter from one of their live performances, and it was thanks to Crip Daddy. You got the singer Chester sitting there singing. He jumps off stage, goes out to the crowd. There's a young lady in a wheelchair, and he starts singing to her. He's holding her hand, and I don't know what her affliction was, but it was one of those like mobile wheelchairs. Like maybe she had like like the use of a hand or the breathing tube. I don't know. But he
Did
said
the wheelchair just start moving away?
That would have been hilarious. but no,
Just
So he
pieces
said
out of
they're-
there. Just boop.
Yeah, just that nice slow like reverse.
Yep. He goes up, grabs her hand, and you just hear as it starts
But
backing
no,
up.
he's singing to her, and I will give that man credit with the live versions of their music. You know, he sounds just like he sounds on recordings.
Yeah.
You know, he's one of those singers who sounded just as good live as in studio.
That could just been his Milli Vanilla in.
Well, I've also
Milli
seen
Vanilli.
recordings of him where he like starts off key and then adjusts.
Okay.
Like they did a cover of Adele when they were playing in London, and he started off in the wrong key. But no, so he's holding her hand and he's singing to her. You know, he jumps over the railing and then he crouches down, looking her right in the eye, singing, and he's singing in the end. It's like, dude, pick a different song.
I mean, all of their songs are not really appropriate. I mean, you really want him singing "Numb" to a woman in a wheelchair?
It would make more sense. She doesn't have use of her legs.
It's still inappropriate.
Yeah, but telling a cripple like in the end it doesn't even matter is like, okay.
It could have been much worse. He could have decided that now is a perfect time to bust out a cover of "I Touched Myself."
No.
Oh.
See, I just see
man.
Mike Myers dancing around, rubbing his nipples whenever I think of that song.
Yeah, I remember that song when it came out because like the Divinyls were Australian, so like that song was everywhere when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I blame Mike Myers for never being able to listen to that song.
I mean, as long as you don't sing it while you're jerking off, I mean, it's all good.
Terry, come on, man. When else are you supposed to sing that song?
It's past tense. It's supposed to be right after,
Yeah.
not during.
I like to multitask, man. It makes me feel like I'm doing something, productive. Just gonna leave that one hanging there, huh? Okay.
Yep, I'm just going to leave it.
It's Red Feather.
Going
in
to
chat-
leave it
Chester
there like
Bennington.
I'm a father going for milk.
Yeah. Red Feather says Chester Bennington didn't kill himself, change her mind. It's like, I have no idea what the.
He may not have killed himself, but I'm pretty sure the belt around his neck did. See, I keep forgetting. Now, did he go first, or was it Chris Cornell? Because they were both friends, and they ended up committing suicide.
I think
like around the same time.
Bennington
I'm
died
sure Chris
first.
Cornell was first.
See, I keep forgetting. I'd have to look it up. I want to say it was Bennington and then Cornell, but sleep
see.
deprived. Yeah, Red Feather says Cornell was first. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
July by a couple months.
I had a feeling he was first.
Well, I just remember like when Bennington went, people were talking about he had 6 kids, and then I saw a picture of his wife. I was like, I understand. She is a smoke show.
So every
yeah.
time I hear about a large family, I just think of the Groucho Marx line.
Do tell.
You know the one I'm talking about, right, Camel?
Probably, but I'm also kind of still trying to wake up. So
So he was being interviewed at the same time as, I can't remember what football player, but someone in chat probably knows which one. It was a football player.
I think Camel was asking you for a cigarette.
now I got one. I'm still
He's trying to wake
in the
up.
process.
So it was a football player that had something like 8 fucking kids or something like that. And the football player was asked why he had so many kids, and his response was, well, you see, I love my wife very much. And Groucho Marx immediately cuts in and says, I love my cigars too, but I know when to take it out.
Yeah. Well, I always think about that joke about the preacher.
Ah.
You know, what it's natural. It's God's will. It's like, yeah, so is the rain, but we still wear our rubbers.
Mm-hmm. Also, it's just strange that so many people know as much about Groucho Marx's sex life as they do.
What I find interesting is that Groucho Marx and Alice Cooper were friends.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see that.
Well, no, it's just when I think of Groucho Marx, I don't think about him being contemporary with Alice Cooper. It's just like, wow, he was that old? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Or Alice is that old? Wow. But yeah,
Alice Cooper's pretty old.
he is now, most definitely. But he was a young man when they became friends. It was like back in the 70s. 70s or 80s, I want to say. He actually bought one of the Hollywood signs for Groucho in his name when they went to go like refurbish them or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Red Feather's theory is that Jester and Cornell were exposing the kitty diddlers in the music industry, and that's why they quote unquote committed suicide. They got treated.
If that was the case, why has Hollywood let Corey Feldman keep going?
Because people keep on laughing at him rather than actually listening to him.
Well, if he'd stop dressing up like Michael Jackson and trying to make a sex cult, maybe people would take him, more serious.
Yeah, that would probably help.
But as soon as people take him seriously, he's dead. So maybe he should keep doing what he's doing.
It's his survival strategy.
Yeah.
I'll say what's actually happening, but at the same time, I'm going to just buy Michael Jackson's wardrobe.
I will take him seriously in his allegations, but I'm still a little upset that, I lost the Corey Deadpool. I had him going first.
Mm.
It's the quiet ones you got to look out for, apparently.
It still just absolutely enrages me. The people that came out during the Me Too were going, why didn't anyone ever say anything about this before? And I'm going, you bitches laughed at him. I think it was Whoopi was one of the people that was just saying, like, I'm glad it finally came out. It's strange that it took so long. And there's a clip of, was it her or Joy? One of those two feckless cunts laughing at the Coreys for saying what they said, for telling what happened to them. And they're laughing at it because isn't it ridiculous? And I'm going, you're the reason no one else came forward. You're the reason it took so fucking long. You could have listened to the kid before.
I mean, look at Terry Crews. Full-grown ass man.
I was just going to say the Australian version of like the Corey Haim thing. There was a TV show called Hey Dad, and it came out that the dad was abusing the children, and
so it was a documentary.
One of them was a girl. That got taken very seriously. It was just interesting. If it had been an all-male cast, is like would have been the same situation.
Mm-hmm. I was half expecting you to say aggro.
I don't think he's in trouble for anything like that.
He didn't touch up kids. He touched up his co-host.
Yeah, but like they're adults.
Yeah. But so were pretty much everyone in the Me Too thing.
Yeah, but I don't care about like if some slut slept with a producer for a role and then like is now unhappy about it. Tough shit. But if you're a kid and you get
fucking thank you
co-star, that's different.
Yeah, fucking thank you on that, because that has been the thing that has pissed me off the most about it. That you have all these people saying, well, I was raped, and I'm going, okay, so did he have sex with you against your will? No, he offered me a part if I slept with him. Did you get the part? Yes. You slept with him, right? Yes. So it was a business transaction.
Exactly.
There's a hell of a lot of difference between being raped and sleeping with someone to get ahead in your career.
Mm-hmm.
They should not be confused. You should not try to say that one is the other. No, they're very different things. And as far as I'm concerned, if you slept with someone in order to get ahead in your chosen career, the only person that got fucked over in that transaction is the person that would have received the role had you not decided to spread your legs.
I'll be right
Yep.
back.
All right. Didn't Mira Sorvino basically get blacklisted for not fucking Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah, I think that was the
That's
one.
what I heard. Yeah.
Italian model / actress, right?
No,
Yeah.
that's Paul Sorvino's daughter.
Oh,
Mira.
okay. Because there was one that was a Italian model / actress that also.
I don't remember which one
refused.
that one it was. That's the one that got him on the rape charges because
That's the
like,
one that
she went
Right.
back and had a recording of him like apologizing, like no, just like
Yeah,
That was
yeah, I
the
remember
one
that.
who tried to get him on rape charges, and I say tried because she got the evidence. She was sent back in order to get evidence, and then it's Weinstein was the response after she got the evidence, and that woman should be infuriated because he actually assaulted her. She came forward. She told what had happened. She had evidence, and fuck all happened.
But yeah, Mira Sorvino was pretty big in the '90s. Like she had
Yeah.
the Mimic, the Replacement Killers,
Mm-hmm.
of course, Romy and Michelle's High School Reunion. That is a classic.
That's the
Okay.
one I know her from.
Now I'm placing the name. Okay.
But yeah, that's her father just passed away last week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So. But yeah, after she's still got quite a filmography, but she's not. I don't think she's as big. I don't think she's getting like leading roles anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because see, she had the '90s. She kept working into the 2000s, but it's stuff that I've never even heard of.
Yeah. But like I said, there was the one Italian actress / model that came forward, got all the evidence, reported it as you fucking should, and then nothing came of it. And she was blacklisted from Hollywood for that.
The only Italian one that I remember is Asia Argento, and
Fuck her.
she like people stopped talking about her real quick once it came out she was fucking a teenager behind
Once it
Anthony
came out that
Bourdain's
she
back.
was grooming.
No, she wasn't grooming. Like
I
she
thought
had
she
been.
was the one who groomed the teenage co-star.
Well, they had been co-stars. She had played his mother in a movie, and then like couple years later, like he was I think 17, which still I think that's legal in California. And yeah, so she was boffing him behind Bourdain's back.
Yeah, but from what I remember, it was much creepier than just what you said, because it wasn't like they had acted together and then hadn't seen each other and then ended up running into each other, not realizing who they were. She had stayed in contact with him the entire time, had been sending messages to him the entire time.
I don't recall that, but I'm not going to argue with you. You very well could be right, and I'm just forgetting.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, as soon as that
fucking
came out, and I think by that point Bourdain had already hung himself.
Yep.
And so everyone's like, "Fuck that bitch," and Rose McGowan turned her back on her, and then everybody's like, "Yeah, we're not even going to talk about her anymore."
Yep. But yeah, it came out that it was really fucking creepy, all the shit that she had done. And for a while, there was still people trying to defend her, and there's still to a fair extent because she hasn't served any fucking time or been completely blacklisted.
You know, now that I think about it, I've only seen her in 2 movies. Asia Argento, that is. She was in Triple X with Vin Diesel.
Yep.
And the only other one that I've seen of hers that she was in, Land of the Dead. And I don't even remember her in that movie. Like, I remember Dennis Hopper and Simon Baker and John Leguizamo, but like I'm seeing stills from the movie with her in it. I don't recall her at all, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. The people that slept in order to get ahead, very few of them.
She didn't have to sleep to get ahead, though. She was born into filmmaking. Her dad's a director.
Yep, but she still did it. There were a number of them that were that way. Was it Drew Barrymore was one of the others? I remember it was one of the other actresses that came forward was a scion of a really big acting family. That's the reason why Barrymore came to the top of my mind, because
I don't recall Drew Barrymore.
Was it a different one? There was one of them that was ridiculously well-known parents. So she would have had parts if she didn't sleep with the person, and she still slept.
I mean,
that part.
You know, now that I think about it, I'm not really recalling a bunch of the different people from Me Too. Like, I recall Rose McGowan, because there was a bunch of people talking about like her and Weinstein.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so apparently, like Tarantino knew about, you know, Weinstein. Well, wait, was it Rose McGowan, or was it somebody else that he was involved with?
Yeah. Tarantino can be brought up with feet pics, so I mean that's not a big deal.
And Red Feather, I know that Drew Barrymore was a child actress, but I'm saying that, like I said, I might be wrong. It might not have been Drew Barrymore. I remember it being the daughter of some really well-known actors, which is why her name popped to the fore.
Gwyneth Paltrow?
Paltrow, yes, it was Paltrow, wasn't it?
Because I was thinking, we talked about her last night actually, because she's Blythe Danner's daughter.
Yeah, I think it was Paltrow.
Well, and she, you know, Barrymore's John Barrymore's daughter.
Yep, that's why she popped to the fore of my mind, because her family is effectively Hollywood royalty. So, try and think, who's an actress that's Hollywood royalty damn near?
Yeah.
Barrymore popped to the fore. But yeah, it was Paltrow. And she slept to get ahead. That was not something that was needed. She could have had a career without doing that because she had the connections. She had the family ties.
Yeah, but have you seen her work? She doesn't really have a lot of talent.
Yeah, but she's attractive. So
agree to disagree.
Depends on the movie.
I'm not saying she's the most gorgeous. I'm saying that she's not hideous by any stretch of the imagination.
I'd give her a Midwest 6.
Depends on the movie.
Fair enough, I guess.
She's in the same league as like Claire Danes for me. It's like, I mean, wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers, but like I'm not cutting off any fingers or anything to get with her.
Older Claire Danes is more attractive than younger Claire Danes.
I really haven't seen anything she's done since Homeland, so, and I think I cut out of that at like season 3.
I cut out of that at the trailer.
I stopped paying attention once they killed off Damian Lewis.
Yeah, he's mostly like the main character in that show.
So
I agree, Assassin.
yeah.
But I did have, if we were wanting to transition, if you check the link in the private chat.
What do we got going on here?
I have
I
Shindig
see
going there.
Merlin.
Oh, I might have to repost it then. You may have shown up late.
Yes, I see it now.
Okay, what are we doing here?
All right,
Playingcards.io.
No, I mean, I'm looking at the I clicked on the address. I'm looking at it right now. I see Johnny moving his cursor around, all spaz-like.
And I see someone else moving theirs too. There's 3.
Oh, so you can see mine too? You can see me just... Yeah.
All right, so I'm not exactly sure, because I have the card game myself. It's called Joking Hazards.
Is this the Cyanide and Happiness game?
Yes.
Okay.
The what?
Cyanide and Happiness, the webcomic.
Oh.
And so I think you can
I understood that reference.
draw your card and put it to the bottom.
How many of these am I supposed to draw?
I think as many as they'll let you.
I keep trying to draw cards, but you guys keep fucking taking them from me.
Yep. Fox did that to me a few times too. Now I'm just snagging all of them without any problem. So I think I'm just...
This is why we can't have nice things, Johnny.
It's tricky because it's hard to tell whether you've grabbed the card or whether like someone else is dragging it to theirs.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know about you, but I think I have enough for now.
I think I've got too many. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these cards.
I think I have too many as well, but I was told to keep dragging, so I kept dragging.
Well, I thought it was only going to give you the amount that just is in the square. I didn't think it would keep stacking.
Well, apparently it keeps stacking.
So how the hell do you play this game?
Okay, so from what I remember, there will be a
Just
draw.
continue drawing cards, exhaust the deck.
I think what it is someone draws 2 cards like this. We'll put one here. We'll put one here. And then someone puts the middle panel on. I think that's how it... Either that or you make your own 3-card panel.
And since Red Feather is confused, Cyanide and Happiness is a webcomic. That's the art style.
That's not going to work. We'll just discard those then. I think you make your own 3-card panel, and then whoever
has the funniest
one, goes from there.
Okay. How do we know who player 1, 2, and 3, and 4 are?
We don't.
I am utterly confused.
Yeah,
like,
this is kind of disorganized, so we're just kind of... Because there's the panel submissions here.
Yep. I just loaded mine. Fuck it, I'm doing 2.
Well, they'll take up all the space. But,
okay.
I mean, it's not like they have rules.
Yeah, I was about to say, there doesn't seem to be any rules.
Hey, Frosted. I'm just waiting for you guys to figure out what's going on so you can tell me.
I'll be playing.
Yeah, I am lost.
I have my 3 cards set up. I'm just waiting to go.
I'm good to go. I have 2 sets.
I have no idea what's going on.
Nor do I. I'm player 2, so I made myself hot.
Okay, so I can put the card there and be player
Click it
one.
again, and it will flip around.
Okay, so I think maybe Johnny should have learnt the rules before he decided to do this.
Well, there are
When
no
all
rules.
else fails, read the instructions. Yes.
I'll clean up that
There
submission
are
stuff.
no instructions. I will tell you that now.
It's anarchy.
In fact, I will see about bringing this up here. You just reshuffle everything.
All right. I'm making an executive decision here. I'm gonna go first. There we go.
Okay. Not bad. Want to move that to the panel submissions, and we'll each play out ours and see who we think wins. And I need to find my cards again because I had one and now I'll do this one. That's the one I'm going for. And I'll move mine over here. So who wants to go next?
I will try mine as soon as I can find where I had my cards.
Yeah, Red Feather. This is not how the left generates memes. We actually have functioning brainstems.
All right.
All right.
Nice. And now, last person, and let's see who we think should win.
All right. So let's just do. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
who do we think should win? Or shall we have chat decide?
Let the chat figure it out.
Let's see here. Firstly, the deck is shuffled, and each player draws 7 cards from the deck. The remainder of the deck is placed in the middle of the card, facing down, because I guess this is the actual game.
Now he's reading the rules after we start playing.
This is from the box, so this is how you play the card game. So I'm assuming that we should be able to do this, but I have no idea where we're supposed to put this shit.
Okay, so the text is kind of small. Can we read them out? So
No, I've got the rules. So each player is only meant to get 7 cards, and
we
then
have substantially more.
yes, and then one person is nominated as the judge. The other players only get 1 card. So, like, you put the top 3 cards of the deck in the middle, I think.
The panel.
Yeah. And then you sort of like vote on who has the best ending to the comic. So
Okay, so we get the beginning, we get a middle, and then we
choose in
hang
hand.
choose an end. Okay. So we need to reshuffle our shit back in.
Okay, yeah. So what it is the first you pick a judge, and then
I would be happy to judge you all.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Everyone gets 7 cards.
If you can get 7 cards.
Maybe we should do this like one at a time. Like, Johnny, you draw your cards first.
Fuck that.
What's the fun in that? 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Mad
7.
dash.
I think I have 8.
Okay. So
God damn it! Can you not count, Johnny?
Well, with
what
us
happens?
all picking cards at the same time, it's kind of hard to tell.
Okay, so what happens is the top card of the deck is panel 1. Now, Camel, you're the judge, right?
Mm-hmm.
You play any card from your hand to continue the comic.
Oh, the judge is supposed to have cards too? I didn't know that. I thought I was
Yeah.
just supposed to judge you.
Well, we all.
No,
we all
you
pick cards.
provide the second panel,
Okay.
and then we all compete to provide the third.
6, 7.
And then which of us wants to read off the comics for the viewers?
Mhm.
Because
And
some of us
I
are
take
saying,
it we go with panel submissions, and then whoever picks it gets to win. So
Yes.
there we go.
So let me see here.
We'll pick our selection.
So yeah, well, Camel has to play the second panel. I don't think he's done that yet, has he?
I'm looking at my cards. I gotta
Yeah, I just someone else was playing cards. It's like no, not yet.
That was Johnny. Everyone points and laugh.
Hmm.
Yeah, you will.
Let's see.
True. That's kind of the point of the game. Everyone point and just shake your head in embarrassment.
And
Ah,
and then each of us, yeah, puts a final panel from our hand.
So for those who can't read it, thus far it is, I knew this day would come eventually. Eat my AIDS! And then, Camel, I think you can click each of our cards to flip it over. If not,
Okay.
then we'll have to. Who's the fourth person putting out a card?
Well, there's 4 of us. I put a card down.
You're a
too.
judge. You don't get to play your own card. You're the judge.
Fine.
Otherwise, it's just going to be Camel. Who do you think? Well, clearly Camel wins.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't say I had to be unbiased in my judgment.
You don't. You just can't be one of the players and the judge at the same time.
Yeah.
You could decide I'm only going to vote for Sanguine. If that's your judging criteria, you can do that.
And if so, the check will be in the mail tomorrow.
do you want to struggle with us on this, here, Frosted?
Okay, so I'm supposed to pick the third panel here?
Yep.
Yeah, whichever one you think is the best.
So the answers are head explosion, may I take your daughter's hand in marriage, can you check my butt for lumps?
Given the outbreak of monkeypox, I'm going to go with the butt lumps.
I figured that might be the case.
All right. Hooray for me.
And I'd say in order to keep score, drag your last card to one of the player positions, and we'll just count the number of cards at the end.
Sure.
And then, well, discard if you weren't chosen.
Discard. Yep.
So we discard the other ones that we had in our hand too?
Yep.
Or...
So Nope, I don't think so.
And we just keep 7 cards.
Yeah.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Okay, so Camel was the judge, so now someone else has to be the judge for the next round.
Ah.
So,
Go for Johnny since he won.
yeah, that works.
Sure.
Starter rotation based off winning order. Unless Camel wins next, and then we'll pick for someone else.
And it's the first one to 3 points is the winner.
Let's see.
My lovely anal humps. Or anal lumps.
No, you can keep full stack, or you can just go for the last one. Either way.
As many years as we've been doing this, Johnny, you would think you would learn not to say things that are being clipped out of context by now.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so
Is
we've all
selected?
submitted.
Yep.
I can't find my dick.
Nice.
Oh. I think I will go. God, it says.
Oh, and to read off for everyone, I can't find my dick was the first one, and then what I'm trying to say is I'm really lonely. Thank you, Johnny.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I did.
Hang on. Why
I
would
just
you?
dragged both. I dragged both of those, so those are both good. One's going to be the general, then the second one, which you're now dragging off, was the one that I dragged on because I'm the judge.
Oh, okay, I'm with you.
And I don't think we can be friends anymore. You filthy blue shirts are all the same.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I got a couple of good ones here. I don't know which one to choose. Okay.
And just so that everyone knows, I am looking away while you're placing your cards. So let me know once all the cards are placed, and I'll look back.
I think all
they're
the
all
cards are
placed.
placed.
Okay. Give me one quick second, because I looked away at something. I'm just quickly doing that. There we go.
And Frosted will be joining us in a little bit.
I don't think we can be friends anymore. You filthy blue shirts are all the same. I'm lactating. I don't think we can be friends anymore. You filthy blue shirts are all the same. Want to take this back to my place? I don't think we can be friends anymore. You filthy blue shirts are all the same. You just fucked with the wrong fella. I like this one.
I will take it.
Okay, so let's go for Terry as the next judge.
I've got to take an extra card. Oh, and because it's a red border, you get to put 2 cards for some reason.
Oh, okay.
So I would say put them vertically. So like player 1 is the left, and then player 2 is the middle, player 3 is the right.
Yep.
So you get to play 2 as in, like, make it a 4 panel?
Yeah.
And the way it'll be is, Terry, you're now player 3, Camel will be player 4. That way
Okay.
we just go by rotation off the top.
All right. Let's have a look. All right.
And shall I be the one to read them off again?
Sure.
That was inappropriate. I apologize. 8 months later. No need to be a dick about it. That was inappropriate. I apologize. It's time we both became men. Do me! That was inappropriate. I apologize. Oh yeah? Prove it. Guess what? No one cares.
I got to go with the pregnancy.
Hooray! I'm on the board.
I'm slightly disappointed that my "it's time we both became men" do me.
That was a good one. I was between Camel's and yours. So Camel was 4, did you say?
Yep, Camel looks 4. Oh, sorry, Camel's 4. You're 3.
All right, and I think Sanguine, now you're the judge?
Nope, I was just the judge,
Oh.
so now it goes back to Camel. Now we have a rotation going.
Okay, there you go.
Ah. So what? I draw a card, put it in panel 1.
Draw a card, put it in panel 1. Ah! Draw a card, put it in panel 2.
Oh, from okay, draw from
Are you
the.
able to draw from the deck, or is it you draw from, or you pull from your hand?
The second panel should be from Camel's hand.
Oh.
Okay, second one's from your hand.
Hmm.
Oh, and I need to refresh my hand.
In that case, all right. Let's see here.
Damn, 2 of them go really hand in hand.
I'm gonna go with this one.
Hooray. Three, four, 6. Draw 1. Hey,
Why does player 1 have 3 cards? Doesn't they only won twice?
Nope. Yeah. Johnny's now won 3 times.
But he's got 3 cards. Is my like?
I thought he's only won twice.
Nope, he won Camel twice, me once.
Oh.
So he's won thrice.
But why has he got 3 cards? Is my question. Like,
He's won 3 times.
That's
Really?
how we're counting wins.
I didn't realize he'd won 3 times already.
He won Camel twice, me once.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how it works.
How do I join the game?
I was not keeping track of the scores.
I put a link in the private chat.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
step away for a second. I'll be right back.
That was like Cards Against Humanity, but like slightly different.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So how many cards do we take?
7.
So in other words, completely ignore what Johnny said when we first opened up this game. He was meant to be our shepherd.
Well, I see 350 cards. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Just grab as many as you want. Let's make this shit funny.
Have as many as you want. Just lay out your own comic. No need to fuck with anyone else's.
Well, they actually have a rule in there where you try to go as long as you can with having it make sense.
Nice.
Well, as much sense as it could.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can make it like a drinking rule, like the guy who screws up the flow takes a drink or something like that.
Sounds fun. We could just recall and reshuffle and get an entire new set of 7. That way,
Yeah, that way at least we...
mix back in.
Okay, so I got to get rid of that.
I just recalled and reshuffled. And Johnny, remember how to count this time.
It's too late.
Johnny has 37 cards.
I have 8 again.
I think Johnny's just trying to cheat. That's how he won last game.
So apparently we need
Have
to
a good night, Red Feather.
See
We
you,
need
Red
to get
Feather.
Johnny not only hooked on phonics, but we also need to get him something to teach him how to fucking count.
It's not about the counting. It's about, realizing that I drew
Getting
4
excited.
cards. Because heaven forbid they just all let everyone draw at once.
He just gets excited and it gets away from him.
So
I'm in the moment. And we're just waiting for Camel to get back.
Yep. He sees cards and he wants them all.
And so where do I put my cards?
Bottom row.
Well, like when do I make them into a comic?
Oh,
okay.
Once Camel gets back, we're
He's going to be a couple
start
minutes, so
the game.
he said to go on.
Okay. So it'll be whoever's the judge. Hell, I'll be the judge this time. I'll play this one after that one. Tell me a joke.
Okay, so this one is a 2 card.
Yep, put down 2 cards. And again, let me know once everyone has their cards down.
So we all put down a card?
Put down 2
two
cards.
because it's got a red border.
I wonder if... Oh, yeah, you can do 2 right
Okay, you
there.
can stack them.
In case
Let
Camel
me know
feels
once
bad.
everyone has 2 cards. Once everyone has 2, I'll...
Mine is,
I think Frosted's only got one.
Oh, right.
mine is stacked.
Well, I've got 2. Then there's one that's 2 cards stacked. Then there's one that's just a single card. So
There
Yep.
you go.
okay, now one's got 3 cards and the other's only got 1.
So, I'm starting to flip because it looks like they're correct now. So, first person. I want you inside me. Followed by furious grinding. Don't ever tell anyone about this. Followed by becoming a cardboard cutout. Nice. I think I might be gay. What the hell is wrong with you? Or is it supposed to be the other way around? Was it meant to be, what the hell is wrong with you? I think I might be gay.
I think top to bottom makes more sense.
Okay, so I kind of liked this one. So that one gets it.
Alrighty.
Only one of those needs to be there. And now you're going to be the judge, Johnny.
Alright.
So do I take my cards back?
You
Put them in the
take one
discard.
card. You put yours in the discard, then you make sure that you have 7 cards after.
Alright. I saw you wearing women's clothes the other night. Dad? Listen, baby. I think we can work this out. Are you hitting on me? I get that all the time. I think I'll go with that one.
Yeah, that is the best one.
And who is the winner on that one?
That was me.
Drag it up into player 2. You're now the next judge. And again, make sure that you have 7 cards.
Alright. I don't even care what the panels are. That one's going to be mine. Which will change if it's a red border. So
And then
So
if
for us,
you're-
the top card of the deck is the first panel, and then a card from your hand is the second one.
Okay. Right.
oh yeah, I'm sticking with mine.
So I assume I don't submit one.
No, you don't.
you don't.
You'll choose the winner.
I don't have a good one for this. And all of us are down, I think.
Yep.
If you know what I mean. Not bad. Shoving a butt in the face, all right?
And that's how monkeypox is born.
I just came. I like the idea of turning "I ran over your dog" into a euphemism.
I
That
think
was
that was
me.
probably Terry. So now you're player 3.
Extra card. All right.
Decide which card I'm going to go for. That was the other color combo. Or the other
All right.
You think we're gonna get knocked for that one?
What's up?
I'll be curious.
I'm a sucker for a good pair of tits.
Damn it.
Well, it wasn't mine.
Yay, my tits helped for once.
I was really hoping that face down, ass up would pay off that time. Nope, drag it onto your previous win. And I'm going to be the judge now. Glad I'm finally out of that coma. Play 2 cards. Let's see where this goes.
Cannibalistic saying there's no sound.
There should be
Johnny,
sound.
can you mute us?
No, we should have sound. Let's see.
Someone quick have a listen and see if we do.
Let's bring
So
up the
how do we
screen.
make sure the cards are in the right order?
Put the one that you want first in the top, and then the one you want second in the bottom, directly below it.
Mm.
And let me know once everyone's played out.
We're good.
Yep, it's done.
Okay.
So is like one of us rotating in and out or what?
Well, you
I
were
didn't-
gone. So
I didn't
we-
place any cards.
I'll have to stack. And
You
we'll
were
see where we
gone.
Go from
We-
there.
Didn't go for it, or we didn't deal you in. Glad I'm finally out of that coma. Crack. What I meant to say was nice. Meant to say was nice. Want to take this back to my place? That makes my tits hard. I just shat my pants. That one
That
wins.
would be me. That did the butt sex.
Yep. I'm surprised you didn't keep the butt sex one.
All right.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And so, who's is it me judging or Frosted?
So it's going back to the first.
So me.
Well, wasn't Terry the first? No, I was the first judge, wasn't I?
Yeah.
And then, okay. So Terry was the next one after me, or were you the next one after me?
I have no idea anymore.
Who's player one?
Me.
Player one's you. Okay, you're the next one.
Okay.
Because we're using that top row to keep track of who it was after the first person.
Yeah, okay. So it's Johnny, then Frosted, then me. Okay.
Yep. Them's fighting words, buddy. Yeah, that's going to be my card. And then after this hand, shall we revert back to before and deal back in Camel?
Camel's ready should be dealt in.
Yeah. I have a card up there.
Okay. So then Camel will go before me after Carrie.
Them's fighting words, buddy. Actually, that was if you can keep the panel going, I'll pick that one. But if you keep the panel going, there you go.
It took me a long time to see that there was P in that panel.
It's
Like,
not really
So you
right.
thought it was just the same as yours?
Yeah, I thought why are there two identical cards, and then I realized that the yellow doesn't really show up.
Yep.
But who's that Frosted one, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So I guess we recall and shuffle.
Oh, I thought Camel just decided to jump in entire. So
Yeah, but Frosted just won, so I mean we've got to start a new game.
No, we can do that.
Yeah, you got 3.
What, 3 makes you win?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So yeah, recall and shuffle. Didn't realize it was 3 was the win.
So I give my cards in.
So everyone click. Recall and shuffle. Recall all. Okay. Someone already did it. There we go. Now everyone grabs their cards.
Or tries to.
And once everyone has their cards, who's going to be judge the first go?
I volunteer.
You'll be judge again? Okay.
Yeah. Let me get my cards first because I was waiting for the rest of you to do your crabs in a bucket routine.
Yep.
There we go. All right.
I was also waiting. There we go.
This is joking hazard, Kyler. Hey, Costin.
Okay, so first draw the first panel. And now I draw from mine, right?
Yep.
And it's going to be a red bordered one, just so you know.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll play. That one's on the bottom.
So are we ready to flip them over?
Yep.
How do you see the other card underneath there?
You have to move it.
Hmm.
And I think the base card is going to be the first one, and then the other one is going to be the first card that you draw is the second card in the series. Or is it that way?
Yeah, it's a lot harder to track the red ones.
Yeah, I think it's the second card in the series is going to be, or the first card that you draw off is the second card.
Yeah, so it's going to be
Okay. Okay.
Well, I have
how
it
big
so
is the
the
dick,
first
and
card.
then
Like-
it's going to be
Oh,
I mean,
how
we
big
could
is your
just
dick, the first one, and that's how we first met is the second one.
we could just ignore the red thing and just always do 3 of them.
Yeah, we could do that too.
yeah.
I think we
does-
might have to. This does not handle 2 cards per player all that well. If there's more than 3 players.
Yeah.
Somebody only put one. This one down here.
Well, I mean, mine are the top middle and the bottom middle.
Oh, okay. I'm confused.
Yeah, it's just,
Okay, so one of the groupings was, "What are you doing in my house?" And the red border in player 6. One of them is the dance followed by the lick. One of them is how big is your dick, followed by which one?
and that's how we
nice
first
boner?
met. So,
Oh.
like that one.
And then it's whoa, nice, boner, and fire. Is that correct, everyone?
I think so. It's yeah. Let's ignore the red card rule from here on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going forward.
I'll say the 2 old men, and that's how we first met. So yeah. Whoever that was, congratulations.
Who won?
The 2 old men. That's how we first met.
Oh yeah, that was me. Okay, so am I
Your next judge.
am I going to be player 1 or stick with player 3 or
You'll become player 1.
okay? So
It's the way that we're keeping track of rotation.
Later,
Okay.
Kyler. Hope you have a good rest of the work shift.
Have a good night, Kyler.
and, okay. That is a very bad first panel.
Yep. So what are you going to make our second panel there?
Okay.
Go on.
Yeah, I've got to give it to go on. That works.
Am I still player 2?
So if that was your win, then you become player 2. If that wasn't your win, then you'll become whatever player. Effectively, it's going to be the order of whoever wins or the order of whoever is actually the judge.
So Frosted will be judging this round.
Yes, Frosted will be judging
Okay.
this round.
Does that mean I draw the cards?
Yeah, so the
You
top
draw-
card is the first panel, and then the second one comes from your hand.
Because Johnny and Camel are too lazy. Let me drag their cards off.
It's not laziness, it's called denial.
It's called delegating.
That's it.
It's neither of those.
Hmm.
Alright, so. Alright, hulking out. I wish I could help you, but I'm attracted to women. Alright. It's all your fault. And that was the last time I ever saw it. It was between that and it's all your fault.
Huzzah!
Damn it!
I thought Attracted to Women was going to win. I thought that was the best one.
So, Camel, drag yours into position, but because you've already been the judge.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Aw.
I'm really hoping that we just stole both of Johnny's attempts to.
Well, the first one you did,
Yes.
which is sad because I actually had a really good one for that one. All right, let's see here. No, that might not. That one might not work. There we go. Want to buy some crystal meth? You're the best brother in the world.
Let's go for that one.
All right. All right, over your dog. You mean like in a sexy way?
Huzzah!
Damn it.
Yeah, this board is
So now I'm going to be the.
not thought out well.
So let's see what the first one is. Perhaps you should eat my ass instead. I have a card that I think I'm obligated to play. don't think there is any other card I would be allowed to play, given that that one was in my hand. And once again, let me know when everyone has their card.
I think it's done.
Okay. Perhaps you should eat my ass instead. Shows the ass and a heart. Perhaps you should eat my ass instead. I never thought of it that way. Perhaps you should eat my ass instead. I can't find my dick. Perhaps you should eat my ass instead. Okay, then. I think this one was the most amusing to me.
I would have voted for that too.
Like it's an interesting proposal.
Yep. And then it goes back to Camel, since he was our initiator. And the rest of us have now each had one go as the judge.
Let's see. Not a lot of great selections in my hand, so I guess I'll just go with this one. Okay, we all ready?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, let's see here. This one's pretty easy.
All right.
Okay, so next up was Frosted, right?
Yeah, all right.
You were the first to win, so you get to go next.
That was me, I think.
Oh, it was you?
Yeah.
So
Go,
you
go.
get to go next.
How we first met was mine, so
Okay. Terry, you get to go next.
It's a good thing we keep track of what's going on with this game.
I'm the only one that came up with a method, so...
yeah.
I have two that would be okay.
All right, let's go. I gotta get rid of that one.
Yes! I thought that one might win. Now it's Frosted, right?
Now it's Frosted, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. My robo companion is functioning perfectly. I'm finally out of prison. Who the fuck let you out of the basement? And I gotta go with that one.
Gay.
So who won that one?
Nope, that was me. I was on the wrong one.
Oh, okay. Keep it in says it's hot.
Alright, so player 3 is the judge.
Oh, that'd be me. Okay. All right. Let's see here.
Carryover from the last round.
Yeah.
You know, I thought it was disappointing when Cards Against Humanity were like, you know, we're gonna kind of ease things up a bit, and I'm like, you're worried about being a decent human being while playing a game that's Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, worrying about being a decent human being while producing a game that's all about being an absolute piece of shit. It's fantastic. I love that game. But then I hated that they did that heel turn.
I never liked Cards Against Humanity. I think it's just a worse version of Quiplash.
Fair enough.
Like Quiplash, you get to write your own thing instead of just having to do one of the cards that you've got in your hand. It's like, I'll take Quiplash over Cards Against Humanity every day.
Fair enough.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I'll go with this one.
So that's Frosted.
Frosted took it.
And then, yep, you won.
So on that note, I'm going to check out. I'm going to catch you guys later.
All right.
Okay.
We've been going quite a while, so it's time for us to check out anyway.
Okay.
But yeah.
Before we do, Keith, they are pre-made captions for the cards. We did not make them ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah, they're pretty much based on the cards that they sell in stores.
They'd be much worse if we made them.
They're just ripped straight from the XKCD comics.
It's a Cyanide and Happiness, not
Cyanide and Happiness. Sorry, yeah. Said the wrong name, thinking the right one. My bad.
Yeah.
But
I actually used to watch one of the guys who did this comic. I used to watch him on Twitch, and he was like the one they all hated for some reason.
Okay.
So they kicked him out of the group, and then the other three just kept on making the comic without him.
That's cool.
Wait, they needed 4 people to make this comic? Really?
Well, they started with 4. Now there's only 3.
Okay.
There was Rob Daneblacker, Matt Melvin, Chris Wilson, and Dave McElfatrick. I'm pretty sure that's it.
And Ringo.
Please tell me it was McElpatrick that was booted out.
No, it was Matt Melvin. Matt Melvin was the butt monkey.
He had a proper name. Michael Patrick sounds made up.
It may be.
Someone just letter swapped Patrick.
I'd like to meet the group. Well, there's us three, and we just fired the fourth guy.
Yeah,
So-
Dave McElpatrick is his. It's the name he goes by. You can challenge him if you think it's made up.
It sounds made up. You can't tell me someone didn't just go, Michael Patrick, sounds too fucking Irish. Michael Patrick.
Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here. I will catch you all later.
All right.
But we're about to do the sign off.
Yeah, we were just closing out.
Well,
so.
I got to go.
We got. All right, but yeah, we'll see you later. Man.
Later, everybody.
Have a good
See you,
one.
Camel.
All right. Yeah, but we'll do parting thoughts real quick since we're on our way out the door. Sanguine.
I'll use my standard. If you're passionate about something, make sure that you devour it. Don't let it devour you.
Terry.
I put Dave McElpatrick's Twitter handle in chat. So if you want to yell at him for having a fake name, that's where to do it.
You know it sounds fake. You can't deny me.
And Frosted.
I like whiskey. I just can never remember if it has an E or not.
If only someone could tell us.
And I will go with my old tried and true. I don't like pain. It hurts me. And with that, the zoo is closed. Have a
Bye,
good night,
guys.
Good night, all.